Hello, future me, and my YouTube viewers, and inevitably my mom and my dad, and my family, and probably my friends. I'm currently walking to Walmart right now. I'm on my way to get myself some earbuds because my old earbuds bit the dust.
This dude Juju left his headphones here. Hell, broke ass headphones. Ain't listen to nothing on this one.
But a few days ago, I had an idea. I'm gonna turn 16 years old in a couple days. What day is it? It is July 30th. My birthday's on August 4th. So I would turn 16 in 5 days. Turning 16 is a lot different than turning any other age. Because turning 16, that now opens the doorway for a lot of things, You get a job. Oh, also, side note, since I'm gonna be posting this on YouTube, it'll be a little weird to edit because I don't know if I want to put background music like this or just have it be like the nature, you can hear the birds and all that with no music. I'll decide once I'm editing. I don't have to worry about that now. Don't worry about the future. Only think about your now so you can maximize the now. I could have said that a lot better, but you know what I mean. As I was saying, turning 16 is a lot different because now I can get a job. I can get my learner's permit. And also just bro. I could have just asked my mom to take me to Walmart, but since I'm gonna turn 16 and I'm gonna get a job soon, trust me, I gotta learn how to ride the bus. I gotta learn how to ride the bus in case of emergencies or if it's my only option. So I decided to ride the public bus to the Walmart for the first time in my life. And it actually went pretty smooth. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, but it went pretty smooth. I'm already at the Walmart. I already took the 2 bus rides here. So I'm gonna go in, grab my headphones. I'm gonna talk to you. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Hold up. I think I just saw a girl from my school walk right past me. I didn't get a good look at her, but she was in my peripheral vision. Oh yeah, these are fire right here. Please tell me they have one in men's small, please. I hate you. I hate you. I'll get Peach's Showtime and Luigi's Mansion eventually. Luigi's Mansion 2, best Luigi's Mansion game, by the way. Don't at me. Here we are. Look at that. Wait, I forgot to call someone. Let me do that real quick. Oh, baby, I got it. The iconic yellows in the flesh. Well, more like box. Now, the next step is to arrive home safely. I might have to take 2 buses or maybe just 1. I don't know. Boom, here it is. Bus stop. I think the bus is literally right down the street. I got here just in time. I can't believe it. I lost my bus day pass. Okay, thankfully the bus is a bit late. The bus is not down there. It's a little bit late. It's a little bit late. But how did I lose my day pass? How did I? Now, truth be told, since I'm waiting for the late bus, I can just record and just talk to you like I originally planned to. But the street is right here, so you're gonna hear cars driving by every single minute or two, and that might be a little bit annoying. Like, even me, I can imagine myself watching this video. I'm like, bro, that annoying noise. See, I'm gonna wait until I'm on a quieter street. I just watch the street lights come on. You ever, whenever you go outside, you know, your mom is like, come home before the street lights turn on. I just watch them turn on. I'm getting whooped.
Atención pasajeros, a pesar de nuestros mejores esfuerzos debido a la condición de cuarentena.
Gosh, it is way later than I wanted it to be. I wanted to leave and it was still daylight outside so you can see my face better. But number one, I forgot to actually get ready. I left 30 minutes later than I wanted to. Number two, the buses that were supposed to pick me up were late. Number three, while I was at the Walmart, the lady who was supposed to unlock the door for my headphones, she took like 15 or 20 minutes. All that combined, now look at the sky. No clouds, just nighttime. But not too dark. You can still see me, right? Yeah. As I was saying, I cannot even remember my other birthdays. Like, I have fond memories of like random birthdays here and there, but I don't even know what age they were for. And they're only like little pictures of it. Like little pictures of memory, not the whole thing. Like, low key, ask me what I did for my last birthday. I don't remember. I don't remember what I did for my last birthday. But this one though, this one's different. Not because of what's happening for my birthday. It's because I'm turning 16. And like I said, 16 is just a crazy number. I already explained it a couple minutes ago. I'm gonna be able to get a job. I'm gonna get my driver's permit. That feeling of I'm still a kid, I'm not old enough to get a job, that's gonna go away in 5 days. I'm actually gonna have the opportunity to get a job, get a learner's permit. That's crazy. It's like, it's exciting and it's scary at the same time. Because like, it's exciting, like, oh, I finally get to make my own money. I finally get to be an adult and do my own thing. But it's scary because I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of just gotta wing it, like how I just winged today. Like with the buses, I was just like, okay, my friend Koshi, I asked him how much it costs for the day pass. He says, oh, it costs like $5, but if you have your student ID, it's $2.50. And I thought, okay, thanks, Koshi. So today, you know how much money I brought? I brought $20 for the bus. I was so scared that what if the day bus is actually like $20 and it's not $2.50? What if the school ID thing doesn't actually work? I was panicking for sure. It did cost $2.50. The bus drivers were super nice. Especially the bus I just went on, where I forgot my bus pass. He said he was giving me compliments on my afro and all that, and he was super nice. I just said, you know, you get the little bit. Excuse me, but me panicking did come in handy because I lost my day pass. Luckily, I had a couple extra dollars on me. See, panicking ain't all that bad. It ain't all that bad. Also, you probably can't even see me by now, huh? It's probably all super blurry because my phone's activating nighttime mode. I told you I wanted to leave earlier, I promise. So you probably just use it. Whatever. Ooh, dark. And the idea of this video was to be like a diary video. Like, you know how like the cartoonish girls, they be like writing in their diaries? Well, this is kind of like what I'm doing. I'm writing in my diary right now, but in video form. My gosh. What does he want? Oh my God. You can see his head. What do you want? What, Zen? What? You want what? It is currently the next day. Yeah, it was just way too dark last night, and I was really unsatisfied. So instead, I'm here at the park. I'm here at the park with my brothers and my sister, with my baby siblings, and I'm decided to talk about it here instead, so you can actually see me now. You want your cup? Here. How's that? Look at Melanie over there. Bye, Zen. My plan yesterday was to talk to the camera about my thoughts about turning 16, but I didn't know. Okay, my plan yesterday, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, I really want some new earbuds, but what if my plan yesterday was I want to make a video where my plan for this video was to talk to the camera about my thoughts about turning 16. And I wanted to do that while I was walking to the store to get my earbuds, so that way, like, I had a place to go. There is an objective in the video. But I didn't realize the bus stops were like 3-minute walks away, so there was barely any distance for me to walk. And no matter where I was at, there was always loud cars, so you wouldn't be able to hear me. And third, it was dark. By the time I actually could speak to the camera, because it was all quiet, it was dark outside. So yeah, that plan didn't go really well, but on the bright side, I did get my earbuds though, so that's a plus. And besides, this is plan B. Plan B next day, you know. I want to see if I can use this GoPro my dad gave me. Ooh, that works. Hey. Wait, I don't know why I'm this excited over a phone stand. Well, first I want to start off by like explaining, like, I want to use this video to kind of look back on it in the future, because this is the last time I'll be before 16. That's not last time I'll be 15, it's the last time I'm before 16. And being 16 is just like, being 16, it's like a whole nother chapter. Like there's like sections of my life. There's like different parts of my life. Like turning 16 is like the sequel to my life. That's what it feels like. Cause like when I was younger, you know, when I was really young, you know, I was going on the backyard, playing with some friends. That's part 1 of my life. Part 2 was when I got to middle school, that's when I moved. That's when I became more independent and I focused more on my schoolwork. And then right now, me turning 16 this year and 4 days, me turning 16 in 4 days, that's like part 3. That's what it feels like. It feels like a whole nother section. This is the sequel to Juju's life turning 16. Part 1 is over, now it's part 2. I'm kind of just gonna talk about whatever comes to my mind. I have a couple of notes on my spare phone of stuff that I want to talk about because I don't want this video to be a huge mess, and also it's hot outside. Ooh, a squirrel. I didn't know there were squirrels here in Vegas. Yo, one time I saw a rabbit in my school while I was in PE. I thought, what? There are rabbits here? I've never seen that before. I guess I want to say, like, why am I uploading this to YouTube? Why am I uploading videos on YouTube in general? Well, I feel like my videos, they have different purposes. Like, this video right here is for me. Like, when I upload this, I'm probably gonna turn notifications off because this isn't for my audience. This is more for me to look back on in the future. But I want to make it public so that way if I ever set goals, when I set goals in this video, I want other people to hold me accountable for it. But I'm making it public because I kind of want other people to see my progress in the future. By progress, I mean like my progress on YouTube. My goal when uploading videos on YouTube, I want to be an entertainer. I've always been interested in theater, video production, and making content to make people laugh. And I feel like ever since I was super young, I was watching YouTubers like The 8-Bit Theater, FGTV, Corey Kenshin, Vanamillion, Dashi Games. There's probably way more YouTubers I'm forgetting to mention, but like, I watch all these YouTubers, they're like inspiration to me. Like, I watch their videos and I'm always happy, like, they're inspired me. And I want to have other people have that feeling too. I want to give other people that feeling of inspiration that these YouTubers gave me. So that's kind of my goal with these videos. I want to get to a point in creating content where I can inspire others to chase their dream by accomplishing my dream. My dream, like I said, my dream is to inspire others through YouTube videos. And why wait for me to start in that dream? I can literally do it right now. I did. And I don't want my YouTube channel to be like all these crazy challenges and vlogs and all that. I want my channel to be kind of like a humble gaming channel where I just play games while I entertain people. And I'll sprinkle in like a little vlogs here and there. Cause I want my audience to know me as a person. Like, I want to treat my audience like they're my best friends instead of just my fans. And usually with my best friends, you know, you tell them some stuff about you, right? I won't tell y'all absolutely everything about me. Like, not all my private stuff, obviously, because, like, y'all don't need to know that. Say hi, Little Middle.
Hi, Little.
At the same time, though, trying to do YouTube now is a little bit hard. Because when I'm at my mom's house, which is the place I'm at right now, I have to take care of Little Middle, Littlest Middle, and Milani. Those are 3 little siblings that are all too young enough to make themselves food. And, you know, I gotta do my usual chores, cleaning up the house and all that. But the fact that there are 3 siblings in my house means that it's not quiet. It's never quiet in the house. So if I want to record me speaking, I have to do it at nighttime when everyone's asleep, like past 10. And, you know, that's not really a big deal. I stay up really late anyways. But by that time, you know, my energy's kind of drained. And preferably, I want to do it, like, in, like, the afternoon or evening when my personality, when I'm more, like, awake, you know? But it's not the worst thing in the world. I can definitely make videos at nighttime. Oh, but and the downside to it being nighttime is that if I kind of have to keep my voice low in a way, because if my voice is too high, I don't want to wake up the people upstairs, you know. Yeah. And when I'm at my dad's house, being at my dad's house, I can record videos during the afternoon or evening at my dad's house. But here's the thing. Most of the video games that I want to play on the channel are on PlayStation. And the PlayStation is in the living room of my dad's house, which means if I want to record a video on the PlayStation, I have to record it in the living room while everyone's walking around doing their usual.
That's Mia.
Hi, Zed. So when I'm at my dad's house, I also have to record at nighttime because, you know, I don't want to prevent people from doing their usual things. I don't want to look at them and be like, shh, be quiet, you know, like. So, and it's even worse doing it at my dad's house because they're upstairs. Their room is really close and they usually keep the door open. And they don't like it when I'm up late. So I had to keep my voice more quieter than when I'm at my mom's house. But it's okay. They're just little obstacles to get past. I ain't gonna let that stop me from getting my dream, you know? What did I do this year? Low key, I think this is like my best year of my life. Because, hi Zen. Low key, I think this year, me being 15 was like the best age of my life. Being 15, I did so many things that I really wanted to do this year. Accidentally, kinda. Like, for example, for majority of my school life, I didn't have a ton of friends. I just focused. I went to school. Here's your cup. Wait, there's nothing in here. Hold on, I gotta pour some water in here. There is no more. It's all going in.
What's that?
Pick it up. You gotta give me your bottle. Throw it away. Like, for example, majority of my school life, I only went to school just for schoolwork. Like, I'm like, I don't care about talking to people or going out. School is for schoolwork. But after a while, I got to a point where I just really wanted to talk to other people because I was tired of, you know, being by myself. Oh. Stop. You can't stomp on them. You gotta leave them alone. You gotta leave them alone, man. So I literally just woke up one morning. Literally, no kidding. Yeah, go over there if you want to ride on it. Then get off. You can't ride on it. Like, actually, I woke up one morning and I said, I want to talk to other people. I want to make friends with other people. So I actually just... Hi there. That's actually what I did. That's how I made all my friends in school. I just psyched myself up and just... Hi. And little do you know, I had a bunch of friends by the end. I was like, what? It's that easy to make friends? Like, that's crazy. Because I realized there's no point on being so scared I'm trying to be so perfect at school, because majority of the time people are more focused on themselves rather than you. So you don't have to worry about looking the best or trying not to act weird, because people are too busy worried about themselves. You know? So you can act like yourself. You can look like yourself. You don't have to put all that effort in. As long as you put all that effort in, it's just kind of a waste of effort. What else happened this year that made it so great? Oh, I mean, technically, I got my first girlfriend. Now, this was a very, very weird first girlfriend to have, because like it was a long distance relationship. Now, here's the story, right? Here's the story. I also got super lucky too. I was talking to one of my online friends, and my online friend, he was like, yo, I know a girl, I think you and her would get together great. You will get along great. And I told my friend, nah, I don't want to meet her because, like, you know, I'm not trying to do that right now. I got better stuff to worry about than talking to a girl. But behind my back, he put her and I in a group chat anyway. And, like, I'm thinking to myself, well, now I'm kind of forced to talk to her now. So I said hey, she said hey back. We started talking for a couple hours. And, you know, that was just kind of breaking the ice. Nothing ever happened. But as time went on, and as the days went on, we kept talking. We became really, really good friends. We revealed a lot about each other. And then she actually got a crush on me. And I'm thinking, well, I've never did a long distance relationship before. Let's see how this goes. And also, I really, really don't want to break her heart. I'm gonna tell you the thing I'm scared of the most. I really, really, really don't want to break someone's heart. But if you think about it, it makes sense. If my dream is to inspire people, the thing I'm scared of the most is making people sad or upset. That's why, like, my biggest fear is rejecting other people. It's like think of a situation like a girl at school. She's like, hey, I like you, but I don't like her back. What do I say without, you know, hurting her feelings? Because people these days are so shy and have so much anxiety. It's rare to come across people who will actually tell you face to face, hey, I like you, right? So imagine a girl mustering up the courage to ask someone they like, to ask them out, just for me to say no. Man, I don't want to be that person. So that was what was going through my head. I was thinking, there's really no reason for me to say no. I mean, I think she's a cool person. She looks pretty. We have a lot in common. Plus, I never had a girlfriend or even did a long distance relationship before. Might as well give it a shot. And it was pretty cool. Like, I got super attached to her. She got super attached to me. That was a crazy point in time. Until, I want to say, fast forward 7 months? I want to say our relationship was like 6-7 months. She actually just texted me one night. She texted me one night. She was like, hey, are you free right now? I said, yeah, I'm free. I'm not doing anything. She gave me this big ol' essay explaining why she wanted to break up with me. And boy, that was like, I don't even know how I was shocked. I was speechless. I literally didn't know how to react. My immediate Shut up, birds, please. Dang. My immediate reaction to that, I told Rachel, hey, I'm proud of you for even telling me that you wanted to break up instead of faking the relationship, you know? But like in the inside, bro, I was mad. Like if I was in a call, if she called me instead of messaging me, you know, screw that bird, I'm gonna talk anyway. If she called me, bro, if I was on a phone call with her, and on the inside, I wanted to, like, I was mad. I was so angry, plus a little bit of sad. But like, I got so tilted. The reason she gave me was so vague and so like, why? I was just like, why? Like, the reason she gave me, they weren't real reasons. I was still in the end thinking, why? But I remember that same night, you want to know my breakup movie, the movie I watched while I was heartbroken? I watched Megamind. I wasn't crying, but I was like a mannequin. I was just like, man, it took me a little while to get over that breakup. I want to say it took me like a whole month to get over that. Like, right after that breakup, you know, like, I was doing really bad at my school. Like, I wasn't even finishing my work. I didn't care. I didn't take showers, barely did my laundry. I didn't get out of bed. I was super stinky. I wasn't depressed. I was still shocked. I was still so in shock that she did that I didn't have the energy to do anything. I was forgetting I had a life outside of that relationship. So when that relationship is gone, I'm like, wow, what do I do?
No! Zen! Wait!
Zen is okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Okay.
But I want to say that relationship actually was probably the best thing that could have happened. Looking at it on the bright side, I want to say because of my ex, she gave me the confidence to want to even talk to people. So I'm thinking, if this girl finds me interesting enough to want to be my girlfriend, then I can't be that bad, right? So after that, that's when I started talking to the people. And then as I started talking to more people and actually gaining friends, that was kind of how I coped with the relationship ending, with the breakup. And then in the end, I completely got over it. Matter of fact, I even told my ex, hey, I'm kind of glad you broke up with me. Because you broke up with me, I made so many friends. I'm so much more confident, so much more happy. That may sound kind of harsh, but that is how I feel about it. We still talk to this day. We still talk here and there. But since we're still on the topic of girlfriends, I want to say this year, during this school year, I actually had like my first ever legit crush on a girl at my school. This is how it went. I'm on the school bus, and this girl's like, hey, can I sit next to you? I'm like, yeah, so she sit next to me. The very next day, the same exact moment, I'm sitting on the bus, then the same girl walks up, she's like, hey, can I sit next to you? I'm thinking to myself, that's a pretty funny coincidence how we sat next to each other twice in a row. I might have to move, it is getting really loud. Like, these animals won't shut up. Up here is better. It's a bit quieter. Hi, Zen. As I was saying, like, and then the third day, it happened again. I'm walking in on the bus. There's no other spots left. I'm thinking she's the only one with the seat open. And I say, hey, can I sit next to you? She's like, sure. You can't come up here. Come on, go. So I thought to myself, okay, I've sat next to her 3 days in a row. Might as well break the ice, you know? Hi, Zen. So I psyched myself up, like literally in my head I was, hi.
Hi, Sam.
And just like that.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Zen. So I introduced myself, I was like, hi. She was like, hi back. And then, stop holding it on. So I introduced myself, I was like, hi. She was like, hi back. And then I just kept asking her questions, and then eventually she started asking questions. We actually had a little nice conversation. And after I got off the bus, I actually popped off like, yes, I actually talked to someone that I wanted to talk to.
Here.
Can you be any louder? We didn't sit next to each other a 4th day in a row. That would have been crazy. But I want to say like next week or 2 weeks later, we eventually sat next to each other again. I was like, yo, how you doing? She was like, oh, glad to see you again. Then we talked again. And then after we got off the bus, I was like, yes, I was able to talk to her again. I was so proud of it because like I started the interaction. I had a goal. My goal was to talk to this person, and I have successfully talked to that person. Successfully had a full-on conversation. That was crazy. She was actually like the first person I talked to after my ex. She was the first person I had the confidence to start a conversation with. Why are you screaming? Just go down the slide. Just go down the slide. And I want to say like she was the first person I had a conversation with, and after that, that's when I started talking to more people and actually started making more and more friends. But she was like the OG. This crush I had, she was like the OG person that I first talked to. And as the weeks went by and we talked to each other more and more, that's when I started to develop feelings for her, because I thought her hobbies were interesting. I thought the stuff she was interested in was interesting. I thought she had a really cool, calm and mellow personality. She had kind of like, she would move around a bit. She would put a little bit more effort in, like with her body language when she would talk, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, go. But there was a caveat to this crush. She told me that she was gonna change schools. She was not coming back next year. I'm thinking, that's not good. Because if she's gonna change schools, that means if I tell her that I have a crush on her and I want to be in a relationship with her, that would mean this have to be another long distance relationship. And having the knowledge from my ex, I now know I hate long distance relationships because I move my body a lot. I move my hands, I use my facial expressions, and the way I talk, it's hard. You really tripped on the staircase? It's hard to translate the way I talk into text form, and it takes way more effort than it should. Then go. And also, like, if I want to take my girl out for a date, I can't do that because it's long distance. It sucks. So I'm thinking, okay, if I want to be in a relationship with this girl, I have to be in a long distance relationship with her. No. Not worth it. I'm not doing it. Nope. Yeah, so on the last day of school, I asked for her signature in my yearbook, and man, she was so great, but I had to say bye. Said bye, and then she turned around and it left. I was like, dang. I wonder what could have happened if she, because I'm being dead honest. I don't know if I'm speaking facts or not. I don't know if I'm lying, but I'm pretty sure I would have had the confidence to tell her I had a crush on her, because I'm already on a roll. I already have that adrenaline rush. Of I'm talking to all these people, I'm making all these friends. Why don't I confess to a girl that I like her, you know? But, you know, like I said, didn't get a chance to do that. So, I'm not too bummed out about it. There's plenty of other fish in the sea. And plus, I'm pretty young, you know, I still got 2 more years in school, plus college. I can find other people. You know, here's a funny little story about my ex. My stepmom sometimes can get pretty nosy. So when she found out that I had a girlfriend, she made it her mission to find out who this girl was. So she went in my stepsister's yearbook to see. So after I told my stepmom my ex's name, she was like, okay, now I know her name. Now let me go in the school yearbook and find her name. That's exactly what my stepmom actually went in the yearbook and looked for all the girls with the same name as my ex until she eventually made the conclusion, this girl is Juju's girlfriend, this girl right here. And I looked at her and I was like, okay. And I think my stepmom genuinely believes it too. My stepmom really thinks that girl she found in the yearbook is actually my girlfriend. No, it's not. I thought that was funny. This is the next day again. I'm out walking my stepsister's dog over there. Well, technically she's my dog too, but my stepsister's always around the dog, so never mind, that's not the point. Continuing on what I was on last time. Since we're on the topic of talking to people from my school, since we're on the topic of friends I've had in my school, what is the weirdest friend story I've had? I guess I don't have a lot. Like, my memory when it comes to stories is not that great. I really wish it was, but it's not. I guess there's one memory I had where while we were walking around the track, I told one of the girls I was walking with, she put her hair in a ponytail, and I was like, yo, that's a fire hairstyle. Yo, I love ponytails. I just told my entire friend group, ponytails, that's the best hairstyle. So later that same class, while we were on the tennis court, all the girls in my friend group all put their hair in a ponytail, and I was just kind of shocked. Like, think to myself, I didn't even think to myself, I said it out loud, like, no way you all decided to do that. I was kind of surprised. You know, I guess another reason on why I love being 15 so much is because Miles Morales from Across the Spider-Verse. First of all, if you didn't already know, Across the Spider-Verse is my favorite movie of all time, at least until Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out. And the main character of that movie, aka my favorite character of all time, is Across the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. Or just Miles Morales in general. And in Across the Spider-Verse, Miles is 15 years old. And that's the same age as me. And we kind of got the same hair type. So if I really wanted to, I could be just like Miles Morales. Same age, same hair type, same skin tone-ish. That's really cool. And I'm going to turn 16. I'm not going to be the same age as Miles anymore. That kind of sucks. But hey, maybe in Beyond the Spider-Verse is like fast forward like 6 months later and he's 16 in that movie. I mean, that'd be cool, I guess, but probably not. Oh, on the plus side, I'll be the same age as Gwanda, my second favorite fictional character. Also, if there was one fictional character that I would want to be my girlfriend, it would be Gwanda from Across the Spider-Verse. Specifically the Across the Spider-Verse version 2. I don't know what it is. It's specifically her Across the Spider-Verse Wanda that made me attracted to her. I don't know what it is, man. Like in Into the Spider-Verse, I thought she's a cool character, I guess. And Across the Spider-Verse, I was just like, holy crap. Holy crap. I love this character so much. She's so pretty. She's so funny. She got so much personality. Bro, that hair to the side style. Ooh. Hey, if there is one character that I think is worthy of Wanda's heart, it would be Miles. Or what? She always digging in the bushes. Like, get your nose out of it. Check 1, check 2, check 1, check 2, and I'm gonna be singing right now. Hi, it's 1 a.m. at night right now. It is the same day as you saw me walking Daphne, the dog. I just put on my pajamas, I just brushed my teeth, I just did my chores and all that. And I was about to head to sleep, and I realized I was about to head to sleep, but my energy is still kind of up right now. So even if I went into bed, I wouldn't fall asleep. So I'm like, what should I spend my time with then? Why don't I say what's on my mind right now? I still have a lot to say, man. Ooh. I guess one other thing I should mention on why 15 was the best year of my life. 15 was when I actually started making YouTube videos. When I was 15 years old, which is when I was 15 years old, which is the age I am right now, that was when I uploaded my first video. Technically, I didn't record my first video, but I actually grabbed the footage, I edited it, and then uploaded it. And not only that, I did more and more and more videos, not just that one. So like this year, I actually started doing my dream. I've had this dream of uploading YouTube videos ever since I was like 5 or 6 maybe. Like I always thought the idea of making other people laugh by playing video games was such a cool idea. And now I'm actually doing it. Well, I guess I should also mention that since it's technically past 12, that means tomorrow is my birthday. Less than 24 hours until I turn 16 years old. This is the last day I can be the best age of my life so far. The last day before I can be like, not like a child, but like the last day where I can have excuses in life. Like once I turned 16, I already said it earlier in the video, once I turned 16, that excuse of I can't get a job yet, I can't get a driver's license yet, yada yada yada, that goes away. I can actually do it now. It's like, dang. I know I keep saying it over and over, but it's surprising, like, that's how surprising it is. Well, I guess another thing I should mention, you know how earlier I said I've been making a lot of friends this year? I want to say last year in my freshman year of high school, I've had like 1 or 2 friends. This year, I want to say I had like 15, maybe 20. You know what it was? It's because I was in video production class, and in video production, it is my job to make the news for the school every single morning. And I volunteered to be the anchor, the person sitting on the desk saying the news. Most of the time I was the sports announcer. I was the one saying, on Thursday, the baseball team is playing on the other school across the street or something like that. And because of that, a lot of people knew me. Because a lot of people saw me on the announcements most mornings, a lot of people, they're like, hey, you're the person on the announcements. I'm like, yeah. And then they were like, that would engage the conversation. Or also my hair. this afro, not a lot of people have an afro, so it stands out. So people would either compliment me or say some funny joke about Bruno Mars or Michael Jackson, and then eventually a conversation would start up. But I guess like people told me in school I'm not really a forgettable person because, like I said, A, they see my face almost every morning, B, I have an afro, and 3, I'm kind of loud. Like in class, like I'm like the only one who will volunteer to answer I'm like the only one who is like in class. I'm not afraid to be myself, which means I'm not afraid to say something stupid or weird or something that just comes to my mind, as long as it's not disrespectful. And because of that, I'm accidentally loud. Like I don't do it on purpose. Like I'm legit just saying whatever comes to my mind out loud, and then a second later I realize, I just realized I said that out loud, my bad. Like I can't tell you the amount of times I embarrassed myself because I just, like, let's say in English class we were talking about Oedipus. They were mentioning Greek gods and my brain instantly went to God of War, and then I realized, wait, I said that really loud in the class. I was like, I don't mean to disrupt the class when I'm say God of War out loud like that. It's just what comes to my mind. And I only do that when I have high energy too. Like I actually never mind. Okay, I'm gonna be showing off a little bit, but I'm so proud of this yearbook because it was the first yearbook where it actually like made me realize I've actually made a lot of friends this year. Like, you know how in school a lot of kids are like, yo, sign my yearbook, sign my yearbook? I'm the type of person where I used to be like, why are we signing each other's yearbooks? What's the point? But now I realize maybe I'm the only person who does this. Maybe people have other people sign their yearbook for different reasons. My reason, the only people who I want to sign my yearbook are my friends. So that way I can look at it and be like, dang, all these different handwritings, all these different people, those are my friends. Look. This is the first page. Look at all these people. Look at all these people. And some of them are my teachers, but I only got my favorite teachers to sign my yearbook. Look, here's the next page. Kind of blank. Look, girl wrote a little Splatoon Octoling. She knew I like Splatoon. I think that's supposed to be a mouse from my friend Carvel. Oh, wait. My crush signed that one. Oh my gosh, look at it. I'm just, man, I'm so proud of this. Like, how do my freshman year I go from being lonely to the next year, my sophomore year, going from age 14 to 15, gosh, I guess like that proves if you really want to do something, like if you really want to make friends, if it's something you really want, then you won't let your fear get to you. Like in my freshman year, I had that anxiety, that shyness. I was scared of being a weirdo or standing out, but I got tired of it. I was like, I just want to make friends now. So I just pushed the fear aside and I was expressing myself and talking, and then it's that easy. It's so easy to do the things you want to do, but because you're not used to doing it, or there's like a certain obstacle to start doing it. It's so easy to do something you really want to do, but at the same time it's really hard. The hard part is getting past that first obstacle. And then after you get past that first obstacle, then it just becomes a habit. It becomes easier than the first time because you're more used to it. That's why, like, I'm sure everyone knows we're not, us as humans, we don't like change. Whatever we're born in, wherever we grow up in, that's what we're used to. And then when things change as we get older, we get uncomfortable, we get upset, we call it weird, we get grossed out. It's like, you can't raise a city boy in the forest, you can't raise a forest boy in a city. So most of the time, the things people really want to do is something out of their comfort zone, which is why not a lot of people do it. But you need to have that, you need to realize that there's a lot of the time, there's nothing to lose by trying it. Because even if you lose, you gain experience. And if it's still something you really want to do, then you're just going to try again. Now, there's the argument of when you're in school, it's not that easy to forget your mistakes because other people are going to remember and you're going to carry on that embarrassment on the next year. And the next year, people are going to remember you. Hey, it's that kid who did that stupid thing. But I'm telling you, no one cares. Everyone in school is only worried about themselves, making sure they look good, making sure they are embarrassed. They don't care that you accidentally tripped and fell on your way to class. I'm telling you, bro. I guess that's like enough. That's enough like being proud of myself. You can be proud of yourself. It is really important to be proud of yourself and recognize what you achieved and accomplished so you can be happy. But life is about balance. You always gotta balance everything. Just like this situation. I can be proud of myself about what I achieved, but I also have to be disappointed in myself in what I didn't achieve. Like, for example, I really wanted to be in the IBDP program in my school, but during like December, January time, I went on a trip to Atlanta with my mom, and my school gave me an opportunity to do all the schoolwork that I missed while I was in Atlanta. But even with that opportunity, I didn't take it, and because of that, all my class grades just like all my classes were like A's and B's, all sunk down to D's and F's. And because of that, my opportunity to be in the diploma program, I can't do it anymore next year, which I am really, really upset about. For some reason, I'm only interested in my classes if it's difficult, which is really weird. And also, it's kind of stabbing myself in the back, because when something is difficult in school, it's also frustrating. So I'm almost like torturing myself by saying that, but it's worth it. But it's not that big of a deal anymore if I'm not going to be in it. It's kind of unfortunate that I went on a trip during school, but like, I can't be too upset at myself. But I still could have held up. But on the plus side, I did make up some of my grades during summer school this year. Summer school was pretty annoying because like, man, I just want to enjoy my summer. I don't want to do summer school. That's annoying, but at least I made up my classes though. Oh, that reminds me. I guess like the thing I would be disappointed in this summer, I really wanted to upload a lot of my YouTube videos of me playing a game, but yeah, I only have like 3. Me playing Street Fighter and Resident Evil. That's not really anything at all. Summer break was like 2.5 months, and I really only uploaded 3 videos. Yeah, that's nah. I absolutely could have been uploading way more, but I just didn't. I spent majority of my time waking up in the morning, doing my chores, and for the entire day just going on watching YouTube videos, watching shows, playing video games, hanging out with friends, just doing silly stuff and procrastinating, basically enjoying my summer break, but forgetting I actually have a goal, and that goal is to upload videos. But it's not the worst thing in the world. I can still upload a YouTube video. It's just gonna be harder now that half of my day is taken by school, and that's not including homework. And I have a bedtime now. Oh, that's the most annoying part being at my dad's house. When I'm at my dad's house, I actually have a bedtime. When I'm at my mom's house, I can stay up as late as I want to. My mom has that logic of you can stay up as late as you want to as long as you go to school, you know? Which I think is fair logic. Whereas in my dad's house, it's like, nah, you better be in bed by 10:30, 11. It's like, oh my gosh, bro, can I just sleep? It's almost, I can go on a long conversation on how my mom's parenting and my dad's parenting are so different, but that's not the point of this video. And I don't have a reason to put that in video format. Yo, low-key, I'm just saying random stuff that pops in my head. I watched Inside Out 2 recently. Yo, can I also mention how it's really coincidental that a lot of my favorite movies, the main character happens to be the same age or near the same age as me. Like Across the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales and I were both 15. And Miles is like my favorite character ever. And recently, in Inside Out 2, Riley's she's not 15, I think she's like 13. But, you know, that's near my age. And so much, I'm accidentally gushing about Inside Out 2. Riley, Inside Out 2 is better than Inside Out 1. It's such a good sequel. Riley in Inside Out 2 is so great. She's so much fun. Like, would it be weird if Riley is my favorite Inside Out character? Because Inside Out takes place in Riley's mind, but Riley is my favorite character. Also, would Riley is Riley a main character or a side character? Cause like, sure we're inside Riley's mind, but like, the movie, but we're not focused on Riley all the time. Well, technically we are. It's so weird thinking about this. Everything about Inside Out 2, everything that happens in Inside Out 2 is about Riley's life, but we're not focused on Riley. We're focused on Riley's mind and her emotions. It's so weird. I guess I should also think about my future a little bit. Learning how to drive is not, I'm not super I'm not super focused on learning how to drive. I have a bike. I'm lying, I don't have a bike. I have a Vespa that I haven't rode. I have a Vespa that I have not used yet, but like I have it. I know how to ride the public bus now. So like, and plus like cars are pretty expensive, I can assume, inflation and all that. Insurance, yada yada yada, adult stuff. But I guess my first job, there are two options that I actually want to work at as my first job, and that is a movie theater and Chick-fil-A. Now let me explain. If you work at a movie theater, you get to watch all the new movies for free. Plus you might get, like, you can probably get other people in the movie theater, like, with a discount. You know how many movies are coming out? How many movies I want to see? Beyond the Spider-Verse, that Robot DreamWorks movie. I mean, I'll watch Mufasa. Why not? You know, I heard Mufasa is based off of like the old comics or books, which is pretty neat. And for Chick-fil-A, you know, Chick-fil-A is not even my favorite fast food restaurant. My favorite fast food restaurant is Subway. But every time I step into a Chick-fil-A, the energy is just so like, you know, it's so, I feel happy. Like all the employees, they make me feel happy. Just the aura being in a Chick-fil-A, I don't know why it brings me joy. It feels, I don't know, it just makes me happy, and I kind of want to work there. Now, it would be funny if, oh my gosh, I'm actually working at, it'll be funny if when I actually do work at Chick-fil-A, then all of a sudden that happy energy disappears because now I'm actually working there. But hey, let me enjoy this while I can, alright? Oh, another thing I want to do in the future, I really want to finish a book. Now, I have a collection of Captain Underpants and Hello Neighbor and Plants vs. Zombies books over there. I've read all the Captain Underpants books. I read halfway through I read all the Captain Underpants books. I read the Plants vs. Zombies books. I never finished a single one of those 2 Hello Neighbor books. But I did read that Splatoon manga. I read the whole thing twice. But like, I feel like that's not enough for me. I want to actually get like a book that's kind of thick and read the whole thing. So, and the reason I want to do that is because I want to increase my vocabulary. I want to have a bigger library of words to choose from, because my speech pattern and the way I talk and the words I use, it's really slim, and I want to expand it. And I feel like one of the best ways I can do that is by reading a book. And also just like, I need a new hobby, man. All this like entertainment and screens and all that. Sometimes when it's nighttime, I don't want to look at a screen. I want to walk around the house or something. Well, hey, I can pick up a book and start reading it, you know? I don't want to get like, but here's the thing though, picking a book is tough. Cause like, I gotta get a book at my skill level, you know? I don't read that often. I mean, I say I don't read that often. You could argue because I play so many video games, I'm reading all the time. But some people, like my parents, would argue that doesn't count, which like, I don't want to get a book that's like uses too much of my brain power, but I don't want to get a book that's like, this is boring, childish stuff. I need a book at my skill level. I think I've decided the book I want to read is The True Meaning of Smek Day, which is the book that Home is based off of. And I think that's interesting. I think Home is a really fun movie. Not one of my favorites, but it's fun. And I think a book about it, a book that inspired the movie, would be pretty neat. I don't see a reason why that book would be like for adult only knowledge, and I don't see why that book would only be for children. Like it seems up my alley. I mean, The True Meaning of Smek Day, I googled it. It said it takes about like 7 hours to read it, which for me, that calculates to about 9 years. Nah, I'm kidding. I like challenging myself when it comes to these things. Like for Street Fighter, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit master rank before I turn 16 years old. See, the problem with doing that is when I actually play Street Fighter, it becomes less fun. When I actually start losing in Street Fighter, it becomes more irritating, because since I put myself on a time limit to get to master rank before X day, that means when I lose, that's more time wasted. Because usually whenever I lose, I'm like, oh, whatever, I can just, rematch, try again. It's not like I'm on a time limit. Well, yes, I am, because I just challenged myself. So if I were to actually start reading a book and I challenge myself to, like, let's say I'm gonna finish this book before next month, I feel like instead what would happen is either A, I procrastinate on reading the book because I set myself a due date to read it, and B, what will mostly end up happening is I'll read it like when I have a couple days left. I'll end up skimming through it and not actually reading it, The whole point of me reading the book gets tossed away in the trash anyway. But then that brings up the question, when will I finish the book then? This all ties back to what I said earlier. If finishing a book is something I really want to do, I won't let these obstacles stop me. I will finish a book eventually. Y'all know the movie The Mitchells vs. the Machines? I forgot to mention that movie. My favorite character in that movie, Katie, she's also like the same-ish age as me, and she's my favorite character, plus main character. I've been trying to get my dad and my family over here to watch that movie so bad, but my dad says something like, I don't see anyone talking about this movie. I was like, what? Bro, I'm recommending a movie, can we just watch it? But I can understand why he wouldn't, because if I say, let's watch a movie, and then we start watching it, that would be unfair for my sister Lucy and my brother Caleb. I was like, how come I get to pick a movie and not? Because they're like, how come Juju gets to pick a movie and not me? Type of thing. Which is like, yeah. If there's 3 kids living in the house, there should be no reason why my movie request would stick out, Well, there is a reason now. I'm 16, the oldest one. Well, I'm not 16 yet. I'm gonna be tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm turning 16. Insane. The reason I bring up my school friends again is because I know more people in the school, because I talk to more people in my school, because I have more friends in my school. When I'm out of the house, I encounter way more kids from my school now, which is insane to me. Like, when I'm at the trampoline park, I saw my friend from piano class. When I was at the water park, I saw my other friend from PE class. I think literally earlier in the video, when I was walking to Walmart, I swear one of the girls from my math class walked right past me. And it was, the way I reacted was like, I was walking, and then I saw her out my peripheral vision, and when she passed by me, I realized, wait, is she from my school? I could have turned around and looked, but I feel like if she turned around too, that would have been kind of awkward, and I didn't want that to happen. I did have an idea of I want to reach 100 subscribers before I turn 17. Excuse me. But I don't know if I really want to do that, because I don't really care about my sub count right now. Right now I'm just uploading videos, either A, from memories like this one, or B, just to kickstart my dream, you know, start revving that chainsaw. I can just start lighting up that fire of my YouTube channel. Like each little swipe for that fire is a video. Swipe, 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 and eventually in the future, the fire is gonna start with each swipe with each video. But it's really complicated uploading videos now because I do plan on going to college. But if you're a big fan of Cory Kenshin like me, you would know Cory Kenshin, he started uploading videos around the time before he went to college. And then when he actually started getting more popular was when he was in college. And then he had that problem of, well, do I focus? Then he had that problem of, do I stop doing YouTube so I can focus on college? Or do I drop out of college and focus on YouTube? I don't want that to happen to me too. I don't want to start getting more popular while I'm at college or right before I go to college, because I don't want to have that eternal conflict of, do I want to just take the guarantee route and do a couple years in college while I drop my dream of being a YouTuber? Or do I take the risk and be a full-time YouTuber in the hopes that I succeed? I don't want to have that moment like Cory did, because it's not only is it risky, but it's also scary. This is not really a point of me worrying about it. It's whatever God chooses for my future, I'm happy with it. It's not my job to worry about it. That's God's job to worry about it. Speaking of college, what do I even want to do for college? I already mentioned earlier that I really want to do theater for my junior year. If I really like theater, then I feel like I might actually be like a theater major in college. Cause theater involves entertainment. I want my career to be something that involves entertainment, something that involves me being able to inspire other people by doing something I like to do. And if being a YouTuber doesn't work, I could also do something that involves theater or making movies / shows, like an actor almost. If I am doing theater, I think I do want to be in the play. I do want to be an actor. I don't think I'm good at acting, but you're not born good at anything unless you have talent. But even then, you can't let that get to you. You can't let that feeling of, like, Darcy Lynn has the talent of being a ventriloquist and a singer. I'll never be like her. Yes, you can. You can practice your ventriloquist skills and you can practice singing. All it takes is time and effort and that fire of wanting to do something you want to do. If I really want to be an actor, all I gotta do is put in the time and effort, and I'll be an actor. But I don't even know why I'm even talking about my future. I'm not a planner. I don't plan my stuff. Whenever I do plan stuff in my future, I rarely follow through. I'm more of an improviser. I do what I'm feeling in the moment. Which sounds pretty chaotic, like how do you even get anything done? But trust me, I still get stuff done somehow. I don't know. Low key. Do I even want a girlfriend right now? Having a girlfriend seems really, really incredible because you can have someone to lean to, you can have someone you can express your emotions to, you can have someone to relieve stress with and just have fun memories with. But having a girlfriend, being in a relationship in itself, that's a whole another layer of stress, because you gotta, now that you're in a relationship, you have a job to care for that person, to be there for that person, to make that person feel loved. And me already dealing with my brothers, keeping the house clean, in the future getting a job, school, like, and then on top of all that, all a relationship. So like, eesh. Cause like, it's not like you can just leave your significant other like on red, you know? You have to check in, you have to talk with them. Like, I don't want the relationship to feel forced. I want it to be more natural. But like I said, I'm more of an in the moment person. I can't really plan stuff. So I'm pretty sure if, let's say I'm in a relationship in the middle of my school year, in the moment, I'll be thinking of, gotta get done with schoolwork, then I gotta do chores, then I gotta help my brother clean up his room. And then, oh wait, I think I wanna record and upload a video right now. And then by the end of the day, when I'm finally in my bed asleep, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to call my girlfriend. You know, like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's really great to have a lot of dreams, but it's important to balance this. Like I said, balance. You can't do too many things at once. You kind of have to do one at a time. You kind of have to like have a maximum amount, because if you have too many, then you can't do your best on all of them. They'll all kind of just be half-baked, you know? You want to do your absolute best on all your dreams. You don't want to, you know, carelessly do them with the little drops of energy you have left. Gosh, now I'm just talking, like, this video was not supposed to be that long, but I'm a talker. Sometimes when I'm in my mind, I just talk. But hey, if I find that right girl, if I find a girl that just does it for me, I will tell her that I like her. And you know what? You know what my logic is? I can't even be super nervous or shy when confessing to a girl, because even if a girl says no, I'll still be proud of myself for even asking, you know? It's way better to feel rejected than to be disappointed in yourself. Because, let me ask you a question. Would you rather go to bed at night being mad at yourself for not telling your crush how you felt, because she could have said yes. She could have said, I like you too, but you'll never know because you never asked her? Or would you rather go to bed thinking, she said no, and she's not feeling me, so I guess there goes that idea. I think it's pretty obvious, like, getting rejected is not an easy pill to swallow. I'm pretty sure no one likes getting rejected, but you would rather want to be rejected than go through life wondering, what if she said yes? You know? So, in the future, if I do find a girl I really like, that's gonna be my logic. I'd be like, well, I'm proud of myself for even trying, you know? And it is pretty late. It is 2 a.m. I should be going to sleep now. But low-key, I kind of want to keep talking. Nah, I can't keep talking. I guess one thing I should also mention, I don't know why I'm holding these. I haven't opened these, by the way. One thing I should also mention, I remember being really upset seeing my brother and my sister invite their friends over for their birthday, because I didn't have friends to invite for my birthday, but now I have people to invite for my birthday. I'm actually inviting my real life friends to my birthday party for like the first time. So many things I really wanted to do. I started uploading on YouTube. I got friends at school. I got a girlfriend. I'm actually inviting people to my school. I'm the same age as my favorite fictional character of all time. Being 15, this is like best year of my life. Best age ever. But that's all from me. Salutations and good night. Sleep well. I never knew if you're supposed to say salutations at the start or the end of a conversation.